Big things are coming from General Motors as America's largest automaker prepares an impressive set of novelties for the next year. Iconic nameplate revivals, mind-blowing performance cars, latest tech EVs. The new roster has competition nervous, and that's for a good reason. GM CEO has just revealed 7 new models for 2026 that will shock the entire car industry. Let's take a look. Number 7. Chevrolet Corvette Zora. One of the crown jewels of GM's 2026 lineup is the vehicle that will redefine what an American sports car can be. The Corvette Zora, named after legendary engineer Zora Duntov, represents the ultimate expression of performance engineering from General Motors, a true hypercar wearing the Chevrolet bow tie. When the upcoming ZR1 is already set to deliver 1,064 horsepower, the Zora must truly be extraordinary. This flagship hybrid powertrain takes the ZR1's twin-turbocharged 5.5-liter V8 and enhances it with more powerful electric motors and specialized engine tuning, pushing combined output to an astonishing 1,200 horsepower. This places the Zora firmly in the realm of 7-figure European hypercars, with acceleration capabilities that should break the 2-second barrier for 0 to 60 miles per hour, territory previously reserved for vehicles costing millions. Test mules spotted on track show radical aerodynamic bodywork designed to generate massive downforce, making this the most track-focused Corvette in history. The anticipated price tag of approximately $200,000 might raise eyebrows for something wearing a Chevrolet badge, but when compared to hypercars offering similar performance at 5 times the price, the Zora suddenly looks like the performance bargain of the century. Limited production numbers are virtually guaranteed, making this not just the fastest Corvette ever, but potentially one of the most collectible as well. Number 6. Cadillac Escalade IQL. Cadillac's flagship electric SUV is growing even more imposing with the stretched IQL variant. This electric behemoth focuses on maximizing interior space with an extended wheelbase providing over 137 cubic feet of total cargo capacity, a remarkable achievement considering the massive battery pack housed beneath the floor. For families or executives who refuse to compromise on space while embracing electric power, the IQL stands alone. The specifications are as impressive as its imposing dimensions. GM claims up to 460 miles of range on a single charge, while the luxury experience is centered around a revolutionary 55-inch diagonal display system spanning the entire dashboard. Other highlights include a 21-speaker audio system, 4-wheel steering for surprising maneuverability, and the latest version of Super Cruise hands-free driving, all floating on an adaptive air suspension that virtually eliminates road imperfections. The standard powertrain configuration delivers 650 horsepower, but engaging the special velocity mode unlocks an additional 100 horsepower for truly staggering acceleration. Despite weighing well over 3 tons, this electric Leviathan can reportedly hit 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds, physics-defying performance for something this massive. With a starting price around $131,000, the Escalade IQL redefines what an electric flagship can be. Number 5. Chevrolet Corvette SUV. The most controversial addition to GM's lineup might be the expansion of Corvette into a sub-brand, starting with its first-ever SUV. Before dismissing this as heresy, consider that Porsche, Lamborghini, and Ferrari have all successfully embraced performance SUVs, dramatically expanding both profits and brand reach as a result. Compared to Ford turning the Mustang name into an electric crossover, a Corvette SUV seems considerably less sacrilegious. This won't be a rebadged mainstream model with sporty trim. The styling draws direct inspiration from the C8 Corvette's dramatic proportions and aerodynamic elements, creating an unmistakable family resemblance. Early design concepts suggest a vehicle that prioritizes visual drama and performance credentials over practicality, a proper Corvette approach. The platform will likely share DNA with Cadillac's premium rear-drive architecture, but with Corvette-specific engineering. Power options will be substantial, with base models potentially featuring Cadillac's 3-liter twin-turbo V6, making around 400 horsepower. Higher-tier variants could incorporate either the new 4.4-liter turbo V8 or even variants of the legendary 6.2-liter V8, with the most potent version offering performance that would humble many dedicated sports cars. The Corvette SUV represents GM's boldest brand expansion in decades. Number 4. Cadillac Vistique. The most strategically important vehicle in GM's 2026 lineup might be the one targeting mainstream luxury buyers looking to go electric. The Cadillac Vistique addresses the heart of today's premium market, a 3-row electric SUV with the perfect balance of luxury, space, and performance. Industry analysts are already predicting it could become Cadillac's sales leader shortly after launch. The Vistique essentially does for electric vehicles what the XT6 did for Cadillac's conventional lineup, provides spacious, practical luxury transportation with distinctive American styling. But unlike its gas-powered Ford counterpart, which has been criticized for uninspiring performance, the Vistique delivers acceleration that will astonish passengers and make comparable German SUVs seem sluggish by comparison. A dual-motor setup generating 615 horsepower propels this family-friendly Cadillac from 0 to 60 in approximately 3.5 seconds, all while coddling occupants with premium materials and cutting-edge technology. Perhaps most impressive is the value proposition. Starting just under $79,000, the Vistique offers performance and luxury that would cost well over $100,000 from European manufacturers, making it potentially the most important catalyst in GM's electric revolution. Number 3. Chevrolet Bair. In perhaps the most unexpected revival, GM is resurrecting the iconic Bair nameplate in a form that directly challenges Dodge's new Charger. As most manufacturers abandon traditional sedans, Chevrolet is doubling down with a muscular four-door that combines retro-inspired design elements with thoroughly modern performance. This bold move signals GM's confidence that there's still significant demand for high-performance sedans. The styling strikes a perfect balance between heritage cues and contemporary aggression. A wide, commanding stance is complemented by a sleek roofline, while the front end features slim LED headlights flanking an imposing grille. The muscular hood and sculpted body sides hint at the power lurking underneath. The rear design pays subtle homage to the Camino with distinctive lighting elements that create an unmistakable signature at night. Under the hood, GM isn't holding back. While specific engines haven't been confirmed, insider reports suggest V8 power is definitely part of the equation. Performance targets are ambitious, with acceleration and handling benchmarks aimed squarely at European sports sedans costing significantly more. The Bair represents a defiant statement that sedans aren't dead. They're evolving into something more exciting than ever before. Number 2. GMC Cyclone. While most truck manufacturers are obsessed with off-road capability, GMC is reviving a legend that takes a completely different approach. The Cyclone returns as a street performance pickup that prioritizes on-road handling and acceleration over rock-crawling prowess. This throwback to the original 1991 model, which famously outran Ferraris in its day, brings back the concept of the sport truck in spectacular fashion. Unlike today's lifted, trail-ready pickups, the Cyclone sits low to the ground with performance-tuned suspension, minimal ground clearance, and sticky tires designed for cornering grip rather than mud. Aerodynamic elements, including an active rear spoiler, optimize downforce at high speeds. Every aspect of this truck is engineered to defy the laws of physics for something with a bed. The powertrain remains GM's closely guarded secret, but sources point to several intriguing possibilities. Options likely include either a heavily modified version of GM's 2.7-liter turbo, pushing well beyond its current 310 horsepower, or potentially Cadillac's refined 3-liter twin-turbo V6 tuned for extreme performance. Some reports even suggest a high-output V8 option could be in development. Regardless of what ultimately powers it, the Cyclone promises acceleration that will embarrass dedicated sports cars costing twice as much. Number 1. Chevrolet El Camino. The El Camino is making a spectacular comeback, but with a revolutionary twist that perfectly addresses today's market needs. GM is reimagining this legendary nameplate as an affordable compact pickup that will completely disrupt the segment currently dominated by the Ford Maverick and Hyundai Santa Cruz. While competitors focus on lifestyle trucks with luxury features, Chevy is taking the opposite approach, creating a genuinely affordable workhorse. What makes this revival truly brilliant is its back-to-basics strategy. With a starting price reportedly around $18,000, significantly undercutting all competitors, the El Camino targets budget-conscious buyers who've been completely overlooked by other manufacturers. The powertrain prioritizes efficiency over raw power, likely featuring a small displacement engine that delivers exceptional fuel economy exceeding 30 miles per gallon highway. The most game-changing aspect is the variety of configurations. Unlike rivals that only offer crew cab layouts, the new El Camino will come in 3 distinct body styles: regular, extended, and double cab. This flexibility gives small businesses, contractors, and practical-minded buyers options that simply don't exist elsewhere in the segment. It's a calculated move to fill a massive gap in the market, bringing the practical utility that made pickup trucks popular in the first place back to a segment that's increasingly focused on lifestyle rather than functionality. But the new El Camino won't have an easy task, because the blue oval is doing everything to keep the Maverick at the top of the segment. Check out this video about the 2026 Ford Maverick refresh, which you can now see on the screen. The small unibody pickup is getting an updated styling, new hybrid drivetrain, and a full set of other novelties that will make it an even more appealing package and potentially keep it at the top of the segment. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.